Yo, we was sitting here talking
Are
for
we
30
live
minutes.
now?
We was sitting here talking for 30 minutes, and I was like, where everybody at? And I just realized I forgot to hit the button.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap of what had happened. Okay, we was talking about Jackie and Basketball Wives and about Evelyn Lozada digging up her whole history, and we said that Evelyn had no business digging up her whole history because she got her own whole history that she needs to worry about. And in Jackie's case, Doug bought it, and he's renewing the lease on it every year. So and Doug ain't going nowhere. And Jackie's my favorite Basketball Wives, and we also said that Brooke had looked real good for her age because Brooke got to be up there because I'm 46. Brooke's up there with me. But she looks hella good. But how long you want to be out here doing this at that age? So we had broke down that, and then we was moving on, and so now we want to catch. That's how you caught up. And I had to curse somebody out on Facebook. I
She
cursed
cussed somebody out.
out.
Luckily, we didn't
But
get that
luckily,
on
it
camera.
didn't. It
But
didn't get publicized because I would have been, a little bit embarrassed over the moment. Because, like I said, I will dig up your dead mama, grandmothers, and everybody else. I don't give a damn. Don't let the smooth wig fool you. Don't. I'm from the hood. Believe that. Okay. And that's what now where we at now?
we was at Krishan.
We talking about Krishan.
And we were talking about her facing a possible 8 years in prison due to drug charges. And instead of worried about being on baddies, you should have just collected your money, did like Natalie did, because even though Natalie is trash, she's smart in the fact that she's making money off of all of y'all. And fighting
a real
y'all
pimp.
on the same show. And y'all want to talk about Jocelyn? Natalie really taking it to the next level because I don't know what it is, but people love baddies. People love that ratchet. So baddies that took off. It became the new because before it was Jocelyn's Cabaret. Now Baddies has taken over Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Yeah, because I forgot about Jocelyn's Cabaret actually.
Because Jocelyn was #1 at one point. She was the number one show.
She was the queen of Zeus over there, but now it's a new queen reigning. Natalie
Nunn. A new chin. So I think this is best for the children, for them to be away from their mammy and their pappy. Hopefully they can get their life together.
I think so too. And also, while we weren't live but we were talking, we also discussed that Blueface possibly facing 4 years in prison. But like I was telling Shady, Whack 100 did come out and he did state that Blueface, because like I said, a lot of times the hood guys, because Whack 100, he said he's had a couple of run-ins with the law, so he knows a couple of things. He had said that Blueface should be out in about less than a year. He said between 10 months, 11 months, that he should be out. But for Krishan facing this 8 years, God works in mysterious ways sometimes. And like I was saying earlier, while we wasn't recording, is that the baby, this is when showing off goes wrong because she did everything so publicly. Like with the pregnancy, she was still outside, she was still on baddies, she was still performing, and then she was still allegedly drinking, that they have videos
drinking and smoking
that they have film of. Like sometimes you got to chill out, even if everyone's not perfect. Some people thing, but it's that it was seen. We saw
I just feel like the hood girls today don't care.
Calling the baby Charles Barkley, like you had this baby on public like you had this baby on Instagram Live. You put on your Mr. T choker chains and went down to the delivery room, spread your leg, and pushed out this baby on live. So everybody, it was like the baby was like a part of everybody's family. They wanted to see the baby or whatever. And then to only call the baby Charles Barkley, to only say the baby's blind, to only say all this stuff about, the baby. Like, and it's like, sometimes you got to keep things private. Like
the baby probably got issues because you was drinking Hennessy the whole pregnancy.
Right, but I'm saying this is when exposing your child and exposing everything goes wrong. Sometimes you have to learn how to keep certain things private. Like they shouldn't have seen your baby like that. That your baby, you're a popular person, you're a famous, infamous person. They shouldn't even seen your baby for them to be saying your baby.
She ain't that big. She's not that big. She's not gonna get the cover of People. She's not gonna get
not the cover of People. But I'm saying is she's hood famous. So a lot of people know her, and then for what I'm saying, it's overwhelming, especially with a person like the seemingly has the temperament that she has. Because if somebody keep calling my baby Charles Barkley and blind, I'm gonna want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And
but you can't fight if you was drinking and smoking your whole pregnancy.
This is what I'm saying. This is when showing off goes wrong, because you expose the baby for the baby to have this type of reaction and for people to pass judgment on this child like this, and it's not right. The baby should be protected. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not right that people are calling the baby Charles Barkley. I can't get over that picture though. I really can't. But it's not right. It's not right that people are saying things about the baby, or it's just wrong. You know, I don't mind calling the baby funny looking or ugly. I'm not saying her baby's funny looking. I think people should be honest. But when you put the baby out there like that, it's subjected to people ridiculing it. It's subjected to people having their own opinion, and you shouldn't put the baby through that. And now, like, it's just a sad situation. I hope everything works out for them now.
I just feel like the baby's better off without.
I think maybe she'll have time to get it together. I hope the baby's in a safe place. I hope the baby's doing well. I hope she comes out and hopefully she learns a lesson and she won't be separated from her child again. You know.
Okay. Speaking of dumb ninjas, we have to talk about Nelly, who was recently engaged to the R&B princess Ashanti. She's the long-suffering girlfriend, on and off girlfriend.
They're married. No, they're married.
Did they marry already?
They're married. Where you been at?
I thought that they were still engaged.
I think don't quote me, but I think they got married. I'm not mistaken. I think they eloped and they got married in his hometown of St. Louis. They got married secretly in St. Louis. The thing, they didn't have a big reception and a big wedding or anything, but they're married. That's her husband, child. You talking about somebody's husband?
Well, she was a long-suffering girlfriend for a long time. Now she's gonna be a long-suffering wife. Why am I saying this? Is because Nelly was arrested, I think last week. He was accused of having ecstasy pills and possession and lack of insurance. And you have way too much money to be out here like this, Nelly. You have way too much money to be out here with ecstasy pills.
I can't even tell you about the time I met.
What's going on?
I mean,
did he look like this?
Nelly's still kind of cute. This is when he first came out, when he was singing the first song, "We Going Down, Down, Baby, Ocean in the Rainbow." That was back. That was around that time, and then he was first came out. And he was having a party at the Marriott, and I was working for a record label, and we went to the party. He was really nice though. He was nice, but this is
everybody
sad.
Nice when they high. Everybody nice when they high.
I don't know if he was high. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know with nobody. I mean,
he gives. Every time I hear about Nelly, it's about powder, it's about pills, it's about S-ing somebody. You know,
a lot going on. And for Shanti, and Irv Gotti is somewhere laughing at you, boo. Irv Gotti is somewhere giggling at you. Like Ashanti, I don't,
not Irv.
Irv Gotti is like, you thought you was laughing. I was like, ooh, I got the last laugh on this one, because people were laughing at, when Nelly and Ashanti came back together and they were kindled their love affair, and this was so nostalgic for us. We was like, ooh, Nelly and Ashanti, such a cute couple. Ooh, we know he never wanted Miss Jackson. That's what we were saying. Back in us old, we was feeling nostalgic, like this could work, but we know, as history has shown us, you can't trust a crackhead. Not saying he's a crackhead, but you can't trust a crackhead.
He's something, because he's been on drugs his entire career. Ashanti's been trying to hold him down the whole time, and it just I really feel bad for her because she's about to have a baby. However, Nelly has a lot of money.
About to have a baby. Did she have that baby already?
Did she?
I believe she did. You was late on your Shanti.
Maybe she did.
Sure. I believe
she probably did. Because
last
I saw her, she was about to pop, so she probably did have that baby by now.
Well, if she did or she didn't, congratulations to her.
I didn't see her announce it. She hasn't announced anything.
Well, she didn't announce a lot of stuff. She.
Well, right now ain't the time to be announcing stuff, because your husband out here cutting up. But Nelly came into a lot of money, so he's not broke. He's not a broke ninja.
Right, he sold his masters, right?
He sold his masters for like $200 million. or something like that. He made a lot of money.
That's why Ashanti went back. She went back doing, you know how
he made a lot of money now.
Ashanti went back like this.
I will be too. Because when the last Ashanti album you heard come out?
No, but there's a lot of red tape and a lot of stuff going on. She has to sing her, like sometimes I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she has to sing her songs like in different medleys to not copyright her own songs that she.
I know that, and I know that she had to re-release her first album just so she can get some residuals from it.
Yeah, that's a sad scene. This music industry is messed up. But a lot of times we don't know these women. This be the problem with us a lot too. Because I was just watching this clip of Ghostface when he was saying it just really struck a bell with me, because he was saying like a lot of people, like when people pass away, we be like, oh, they going to heaven or whatever. He's like, but you don't know what these people did. You don't know who these people really are. And we be like, they looking down on us. No, they could be in another darker place, because he said like even your grandmother. You don't know who your grandmother was before she was your grandmother. Like she could have been the killer. God, you know what I'm saying? You don't know.
That's where God comes in and God forgives. So
and we understand forgiveness, but what I'm saying, as far as Nelly and this drug habit, birds of a feather. Like I said, birds of a freaking feather. A lot of times these women play certain roles. They clean themselves up. They don't look like a certain way. You would never believe that they use any type of drugs. You would never believe that they even drink, because they're no better. They're just smart. They're not going to do certain things in front of the public eye. They're not going to be falling out the club drunk. They're not going to be caught high on camera. They know how to go in the bathroom and be discreet and come back out. You don't know what's going on here. And Nelly,
but that's how it should be. That's how it should be, because
and this is what I'm saying. So he needs to really learn a lesson from this and quiet down. It's a way to do your dirt and do your dirt all by your lonely and quietly. So you stop embarrassing Ashanti. Because like I said, we feel sorry for Ashanti and we call her the long-suffering girlfriend and now the long-suffering wife. But shit, Ashanti could be hell on wheels. We don't know that, bitch. We don't know. We don't know.
Well, all we see is Nelly out here cutting up it's like every few years you do something. The last time it was you sending your peen through Instagram, and then that was a thing. Then it was before that, it was
young girls or the
messing with girls on the bus. Cut it out, Nelly. Cut it out.
Yeah, Nelly, you are getting a little bit up there along in the tooth.
Yeah, these
be acting like this. And for doubling back, Ashanti, after people double back, you get what you get. I don't feel sorry for you when you double back, because the X is an X for a reason. Speaking of double back, can we bring up Keke Palmer and this guy? Because I've told y'all that Keke wasn't shit.
First of all, that's her baby dad. So I don't know why y'all are mad at her.
I'm not mad at her, because I knew that this was going to happen. First of all, that ain't no co-parenting. That look in the eye when the chin is up this high, that's not co-parenting. That's number one. Number two, I don't give a damn, because I knew that this was going to happen. Like I said, she wasn't scared. Like I said in the previous videos, y'all could go back and look. I said that girl was not scared by her mother alone. The way her mother was cursing that boy out, Darius out, down to the phone call and saying Usher was gay, that everybody forgot that she had said that Usher was gay, but I didn't. And the way she was cursing that boy, she was not scared. And Keke wasn't scared. Keke was on the side rubbing it in like, oh yeah, you are pretty dumb. You know what I'm saying? Keke was not scared. What happened is she probably was the aggressor. He probably fought back because she only showed that still photo of her, the still. Why you didn't play the tape? Roll the tape. Roll the tape. But everybody is going to believe this is the same thing to go back with Ashanti. You don't know these people. We believe these images that these people lie about. Like, and she admittedly said that she is an aggressor in a relationship, that she puts her hand on niggas. She says this in the book that she wrote. I read it. But nobody.
I just feel like y'all need to stop putting people in y'all relationship, because when y'all go back to your man, people gonna be upset with y'all. Same thing with Keke. Same thing with Cardi B. I'm so sick of y'all talking about he ain't this, he ain't that. I'm moving on. Next thing you know, I'm pregnant. I'm about to have a baby. We getting a divorce.
And word to the curve is that she may be allegedly pregnant now.
I believe she is pregnant. She looks pregnant.
She is, but she loved that light-skinned man. It was just that probably he was outside, not doing what he's supposed to do. And that she's a regular girl. Like, we got to stop putting so much on these people. That's what I'm saying. I don't put too much on people because I know people are people. Like I said, I love everybody, like a few, but trust no one. These people are people. When people start people and believe, like they're human.
But he look like he's a toxic light skin. So let's not disregard that.
Light skin. I don't think he was so much as toxic. I think he was a little bit of a scared light skin because Kiki Mama, ain't they from Chicago? Because the way Kiki Mama was giving me flashbacks of my grandmother, Miss Beulah May, the way she cursed that boy out down to the phone. I haven't heard a curse out like that since my grandmother passed away. Almost brought a tear to my eye. I was here for it. The way Kiki Mama went in and was like, "And Usher gay. You know he gay. Why you? Please." That is definitely something Beulah May would have said.
But, I don't think Usher's gay though. As much women as we gonna move to the next thing.
Yeah, going to the next thing.
Yeah, we just gonna go ahead. Let's talk about the Queen Mother, Mama Tina. So Mama Tina and Mr. Lawson's divorce was settled this week, and Mama Tina was ordered to pay over $300,000 to Mr. Lawson in the divorce settlement, and that's nothing to them. I'm sorry. So I'm sure Beyonce cashed up her $300,000 so she could go ahead and pay this man and be done.
It's nothing.
That's nothing. Like, that's nothing to them. That's
nothing. I just got a empathic feeling.
I
just got it. No, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's true. It's not bad. It's not true. It's just like he feels happy. I got a happy feel. Like this man is happy that this divorce is over. I don't know what traumatic has happened. And it's like I'm channeling like his energy for real. I don't know what happened in this relationship with her. I don't know. Her face is hard. I don't know if she treats him hard because her face is. I don't know, but he's happy he's out this relationship. Like he don't.
I'm sure he is. Honestly, I'm sure he is.
I feel the energy. It's just been an overwhelming of joy that came over me when we talk about it. Because like I don't know, it worked, and I don't know if there's Mercury, and I don't know if the veil is getting thinner. I have not been able to sleep. I just been getting people and coming, and just a whole bunch of stuff coming, and it's like easier for me to like channel like really quick. And right now, this man seems happy as for no pun intended, a faggot and boy sound. This man is happy. He wants it to be over. He's happy it's done. He's happy. He's dancing. Like I could literally see dancing. I see like woo, like throwing a party. Like it's over. It's over.
Probably is. She seems like she's a lot of work. She's very demanding. She's an alpha female. Even in the little interviews that they were doing together, she was doing most of the talking, and she was demeaning him, emasculating him, and you could tell that.
Oh my God, his energy is like coming in. I could really just feel him like, you know, somebody chug a beer and like crack the beer like over their forehead. That's what I'm getting like a frat boy, kind of like happy. Like
I would be too if I got $300,000 in my account.
I don't think he even care about the money. I think he just wanted to be rid of her.
So in the divorce settlement, she was ordered to pay the $300,000. Mr. Lawson is also prohibited to say negative remarks about Beyonce or Blue Ivy. He cannot say any negative.
The lawsuit. This lawsuit clearly states that he cannot say anything disparaging about the Knowles family. Even though we know the family is Beyonce, but it does cover the whole family.
Blue Ivy was included as well, so I don't know. Blue Ivy was
but it covers the whole family. Like he's not supposed to, but the family is Beyonce, and Blue Ivy. We don't care about the rest of them. We don't know anything about the rest of them, but one thing I could say about the Knowles family, they are private people, and I like that they're private, and I love that they keep their business to themselves, and I love that when their offsprings get out of line, they pull them right into line, because this is the perfect segue to talk about Shar Jackson, the star of the Disney the Disney Channel star, who was in an intimate relationship with Jules. Jules, when he put her coochie all across the internet streets, and she had it spread wide and she was laying it low, but Miss Tina came and smacked him slow. You know what I'm saying? She came and was like, "Don't you ever embarrass
And
Beyonce
then
like this again.
and put him in some modeling. Now he's
Right,
modeling for top agencies now.
Next time we saw Jules, he was on a runway walking stiff.
Mhm.
He was on that he didn't have a smirk on his face. It was no smile. There was no giddy, no he. Because you know one thing about Miss Knowles, one thing about Tina gonna get them children together. She gonna get them together, and
she gonna get them a job.
I
She
appreciate
gonna get
that
them a career.
and come to find out that little Shar Jackson may be something else because
they said she's something else. I just think she's adorable.
She's another one whom congratulations may be in order for her. She may allegedly be pregnant as well. I think this is the year of the babies too. This is the year of the Bambinos.
But I think she recently arrested for assaulting her baby daddy.
Assault against her new light-skinned fiance. Like
he not light skinned, he albino.
I told my husband he looked pink. I said that because they was like he was light skinned. I was like, but he looks pink.
No, he's albino.
Okay, he's albino. But you know, her boyfriend, you know, allegedly she had, one tooth him. She is from the Bronx, so we're not afraid of a good scrap. We not at all. You know what I'm saying? We with it. So
just said she been a mess, but I don't know. I think she's very professional. I think she's very smart, very cute. She still has that young look to her. To me, she still looks like she could play a middle school girl. You know,
yeah, and that's a gift and a curse with that because a lot of people were saying, I know a lot of men that when they date, they don't like to date shorter girls or girls that look younger or whatever because they said they'd be deemed as a pervert. Not even that because they know that the girl is older. Like that she's older, she's an older woman. But people say, so what do you like? Being that she looks like a little girl, do you're into little girls because she looks like one? So that's a lot of that's another hardship, and that's Napoleon syndrome. Like, don't mistake. A lot of these short people can fight because they have to fight all their life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said don't try short people and don't be trying to gaze. Don't try to gaze and don't try to short people because they will bust your ass because they have to fight all their life. And you thinking they soft. Think again.
Okay. So shout out to Shar. I hope she's doing well. I don't want to see her fail, even though she's a little ratchet. But she tried to keep it professional, and I think she has a good look. Hopefully she can keep herself together. And not fall into the drama.
I would love to see a sitcom with her and the Kwanjane girl, the one that's from Albert Elementary. For some reason, they both look alike to me. Like she can definitely pass for her mother, and I think if a role was written like for like if it doesn't work out at Abbott Elementary, I don't know if that's still on, but like her and Shar Jackson look alike to me. Did you see the short girl Kwanjane?
Who?
She plays in about Abbott Elementary.
Quinta? Are you talking about Quinta?
Quinta, yeah, Quinta. I said her and Shar Jackson, they resemble each other to me, and I think
Quinta. Not to me. I feel like Quinta is, even though she's short and small and pretty and she's cute, I think Quinta looks like a woman.
I'm saying as far as like a mother and daughter role. I'm saying like they had like a sitcom. Okay. I said like a mother and daughter role. They fit like mother and daughter, like because she's a little older. Shar can play younger. She could always age down. Like she is so petite and she's so young looking, she can age down. And Quinta can play like a mother.
Because Raven,
I think they kind
of Raven Simone was playing middle schooler. I don't see it, but I can understand. But Shar can play down. Raven Simone played a middle schooler for a long time. She was in her mid-20s, playing a middle schooler.
A lot of people like Gabrielle Union.
So it can be done.
No, but it's always been done. Gabrielle Union. Stacey Dash was like in her 30s.
But she can't act.
Who?
She was not in her 30s.
I believe so.
She was not in her 30s.
In her 20s. I gotta Google that and find out because
she could have been in her 20s.
And because that's what really made me That's what really made
she
me.
is not that old. So if she was 30s and Clueless, if she was in her 30s when she was on Clueless, then that means she got to be 60 now.
She is.
Let's look it up. How old is
Stacey Dash is 57 years old. Like I said, she's way older than she's like she got me by 10 years. She's from the Bronx too. Like she got me by 10 years.
Maybe she was 30, but you know, black people, we can do that. We can do
was
that.
Amazing to me when I watched Clueless. Like I was a fan of Clueless. I like Clueless. I like Stacey Dash. I used to think Stacey Dash was one of the prettiest girls alive.
She was.
Like
she was.
Back in the day, I used to think Stacey Dash was all that. And so I was interested in her, like Stacey Dash, Paris Hilton. I love like Stacey Dash, Paris Hilton. Anything about Paris Hilton, I know. Anything about Stacey Dash, I know. Like so, like she was in, I believe she was either pushing 30 or in her 30s when she played that Clueless role. And that's why I was like, wow, she looks so young. So that always just intrepidized me to want to look young. Like I was like, oh my God, I got to get the eggs from my face and moisturize, because if she could look that young at 30 and playing a teenager, I cannot age like at all.
Well, she got melanin that she hates, but that has helped her with her career in the past. But moving forward, we have to talk about.
I think she's just a little nuts.
She don't like her blackness.
I don't think so. A lot of people think she don't like her blackness, but I think she just likes whiteness. Just because you like whiteness, don't mean you don't like your blackness. I think she likes certain things, and she thinks that a certain affluence that she gets a certain affluence by being around certain people. Some people are just ignorant. I don't think it's that they're just ignorant. Because she knows like a lot of those white men would not be attracted to her if she was white. They're attracted to her because she's black. They're not attracted to her, but I think they think, because a lot of women, they get with a lot of like Caucasian men, sometimes a lot of women of color get with Caucasian men and think they upgraded and they're doing so much better, and only to find out they're just a man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it might be worse. You might end up in a box.
Like,
but okay, so we have to talk about this divorce. Cardi B announced a couple weeks ago that her and Offset are getting a divorce. Are we surprised? Are we upset? Are we confused?
Child, I'm just waiting for the divorce to go through. I don't believe.
I don't think they're gonna get divorced. I don't.
Child, but wait a minute, because
I think she's pregnant. Isn't she pregnant?
She is pregnant. I think that girl been pregnant for months. I said, please, ain't nobody. Cardi face is going, and I know she's having a boy. I'm telling you, it's a boy.
She ain't going nowhere.
I just got word from my other spirits that she's having a boy. Like my spirit just told me, boy. I'm telling you, I'm getting like all day long. I've been on it. It's like I've been on fire. Like I don't know what's happening. I don't know. The thing is, the veil is lifting, but I've been on fire all day. I bet you she'll have a boy. This is a boy that she's carrying. But I was watching Storm Monroe. Shout out to Storm Monroe. And he had said that he had got some tea. Allegedly, she had got into a brawl for it all with Offset's mama, a fisticuffs. I mean, laying of the hands. And they had said that Offset's mama turned her every which way but loose.
While she was pregnant?
They said, child, allegedly.
I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny. I really don't see it for neither one of them.
Me neither. Because I was like, wait a minute, because they was like, that was like the last straw of the divorce, that she had to fight his mother, like in her house. They said that allegedly that she got wore out in her house. We don't know if it's true or not. This is all alleged. I got this information from Storm Monroe. You can go over there and check out his channel. What's that? The Celebrity Doctor, because I was watching it. I was like, what? And I'm like, I know, like, Cardi gives me respectful. She gives me like, I wouldn't believe that she would slap somebody's mama or her husband's mama. So I don't know.
We don't know the details though. So
yeah, like I said, just from looking at certain appearances and what people give off, you'll see that some people could be like a certain way, but you think they would respect their husband's mother. Like, damn, was she hit? But they said that Offset mother wore her out. I'm like, maybe she from Decatur.
I believe she did. She probably deserved it too.
Yeah, she probably did. Like you probably was running your mouth
She
like
probably deserved it.
because I don't care. Because I would have punched you in your mouth too. Like we no long talking. We're not going to do all that long talking. But that's just a
So
shame.
I believe it when I see it when it comes to this divorce.
Yeah, me too. But I do
It's
want to
just
congratulate
it's
her
like
on the baby. Oh my God! Every time I mention her baby, I'm getting flashes of blue. She's having a boy. That's a boy.
So can you tell us what they're having? This next couple that we're about to talk about, what are they having? Are they having an attention whore moment, or they want
I
a
don't like this
reality
woman.
show?
I don't like this woman.
I always felt like Drea is a hypocrite, in my opinion, because I remember Hollywood Exes and how much she defended R. Kelly tooth and nail. But when it came down to a few years later, it wasn't looking good for R. Kelly. You kind of switched it up. You did a 180, and you was before that. You was defending him. You knew what was going on. You was defending him. You was doing videos, singing his songs in your car, in that led on 285, singing his songs in the car. You got mad at one of the girls on Hollywood Exes because they made a joke about peeing, and you made it a big deal. You was crying. Then you get on that documentary talking about he done tied you up like a dog or
under
something.
The bed and all this stuff. And
just like
the cage under the bed.
I don't know
believe a word that woman said. I'm sorry. Like I said, I got psychic tendencies, and my psychic tendency says liar. You know what I'm saying? Like my psychic tendency says down ass bitch. My
thing is
says
if he tied you up, you wanted to be tied up. Because
it's not even that. Maybe she wanted. No, she was allowing herself to be tied up for what she can get from it. Like you knew exactly what you were going in, and then like, girl, you don't want. Like I don't know, but I always side-eyed her because ever since like the Hollywood Exes, and when she didn't want to give up his name, she did not want to give up this Kelly name.
You still haven't given it up.
And she's not going to give it up because you think you have some type of influence or adjacentness to greatness, when it's disgusting. And because of all the women, even with the Aaliyah situation, you were around then. You were around. Like you were around then. Like, so imagine how many women that you done coerce, because like I said, a man is a man is a man. He's not going to change his spot. A leopard don't change his spots. Eventually, he's going to show who he is to every woman that he's with. Eventually. And you saw who this nigga was. Trust me. And especially if you was under the bed in the cage.
And she had multiple kids for him. So you knew what was going on.
And then you wanted to keep his name. Girl, bye.
But it was the way she was acting on Hollywood Exes. Yeah. I think it's still on. I think it's on.
It's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi because I was watching it one day. You was defending R. Kelly anytime somebody brought up his name. You was there, had a defense.
She was acting like Tina Turner in that scene where I bust her ass by the pool bedroom, and she's like, "Don't talk about him." Like that.
Yeah. You could not say nothing bad about R. Kelly next to her, but then you on the documentary crying, talking about you was tied up.
That's why I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe her. I'm sorry, and I'm not saying that I don't believe that she was tied up. I do believe that she was tied up.
She was probably tied up, but
I do believe
she was okay with it.
Participant. And I do believe by her being around and her being his wife and her seeing what you have led other girls to get harmed. You did because.
And let's be honest, she's not a pretty girl. You know, she's not a pretty woman to me. She's not. And great body.
She always doing this and dancing around and moving, and everybody doing them stink ass dances. Only place I want to see her dance is around prison. I want to see her dance in jail. That's what I want to see her dancing around and going in. And then she got my fucking nerve. Oh my! Let me see. That's why I can't even. I get beside myself with people. I don't.
I don't really care for Drea, but I don't really care for Cisco either.
Me neither.
Cisco seems like an attention whore. He bounced from woman to woman to woman, and he sold them a story, and they just, I don't know what it is. Him and Rich Dollars. Y'all just be believing these men and just be falling for the okie doke. Drea said that she was with Cisco for 11 years.
Well, 11 years,
and we didn't know.
Go back and get the calculator and do some math.
But wasn't he with other people in those 11 years?
Right, because I do believe I done seen him down to the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood with Tia Marie and you know, in the past 11 years. I did see him, like, he was even
and Amber Diamond and Amina. Wasn't he supposedly dealing with Amina for a little bit? He had Amina in his house.
A lot.
I mean, he's been slinging Puerto Rican peen all over the place. I don't know if he's Puerto Rican now. He probably is. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe he is.
But he's been slinging Puerto Rican peen all over New York, Atlanta, LA. And you talking about 11 years. I want 11 more. 11 years of what? Because y'all not married. Y'all not engaged. Why you want to be a long-suffering girlfriend? You want to be a long-suffering girlfriend?
This is just weird. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. I don't approve of it. I don't approve of Drea. I want her to stop. The only place I want her doing this at is in Cell Block 4. That's where I want her doing that at. That's the only place. Like, don't.
So let me minimize this. This is, I don't know if y'all can see, this is Cardi B coming out of the car, and she looks very much pregnant.
She's about 9 months pregnant. That girl's about to
very much pregnant.
That girl's, she had to be, she was waddling when she was in Paris. She was walking like this. You can't hide the walk. This is what I'm saying. Even when she was on stage, she's been pregnant. Well, she's been pregnant for a while, but you know, but what I'm saying is you can't hide it. Like, women think they doing something like behind their pregnancy. Like, child, you can see it. Your whole walk change. The way you move change because you self-consciously protect that baby. Like, when you bend over, even when you bend over, you don't bend over the same. When you like open your legs a little more and bend over because you self-consciously protect your womb.
The baby, yeah.
Like, you don't even know that you're doing it. You're doing it. You out there walking like a penguin. Like, I'm walking straight. Give me my heel. But you looking like a duck. Get out of here. Like, we see you, girl.
But that's why she's also not promoting that new album that she has coming out. Because she's pregnant. She's full-blown pregnant. So
they saying that she had got pregnant because Offset got other people pregnant. And not the one that they said may not be the one that, you know, that he saw in the casino, that he got caught in the casino with. That was his ex-girlfriend. Because that's by her husband, and her husband allegedly had passed away not too long ago, back here in June. The woman that he's recently spotted with, who was his ex in the casino. Mm-hmm. So they saying it's not her, but he has been getting women pregnant left and right. And allegedly, and I heard this also on Storm MARROW, so go check that video out of the celebrity doctor. He has said that allegedly she was trying to pay the girl, you know, whatever, to have the abortion, whoever. She allegedly got pregnant, and the girl denied.
I would deny it too. Why would you deny a 18-year payment plan?
Right. I'm not.
That's an 18-year certified check that's coming every month.
And if you your husband, it's coming from you.
Yeah, it could be coming from you, and that you could be using that money that you get from Tasha K and giving it to this other girl. That's what you probably should be doing. I would be funneling that Tasha K money that you're getting through her.
Did I tell y'all that I went to her live? I went to her show.
You like her physical live?
A comedy show, Tasha K live. Yeah.
How was it?
It was really good. It was really good. I don't know what I expected. I didn't expect for it to be bad. I'm not saying that, but I don't know what I expected. It's just that I didn't expect her to be a real comedian because, like, I frequent comedy club. Like, I like comedy. That's the only time that you're going to get me out. I'm not going out to party with you. I'm not going out to sit around no stink ass bar and drink with you. I'm not going around to watch funky ass people dance. I don't want to see your dance. You look stink. Like, I'm not doing that. I would go to a comedy club. I don't even like people. So I would go to a comedy club because I like to laugh. That's what I like to do. So that's how I like to go see comedy shows. So
was she doing stand-up or was she doing her normal live?
She did an excellent job. I'm gonna do a review, but I'll do a quick, little recap while we're here. But I think I'm gonna do a review on my channel. Mace with the Mess. Follow my channel on YouTube. But I think I'm gonna do a review over there. But I'll do something quick here. I went there. It was on a Sunday. It was at City Winery in Manhattan because I'm here in New York, and it was at City Winery. Me and my husband went down there. We were running late because we called the Uber to take the Uber down there because of the traffic. The Uber had the wrong address, so he's taking me all around the place. So he's like, well, basically, I got to kick y'all out here on the highway, and y'all got to call another Uber, not unless I get y'all. He was like, but we like, wait. I'm like, sir, I'll pay you. How much is the cat? I'll pay you $100 just to take us down there. I'll pay you the extra money. He was like, no, I can't do that because of the app and all this stuff and everything's paid through that. And I'm like, God damn, what happened to other people you could bribe with money? You know what I'm saying? Like, so then he's like, no, but he was like, well, call, do the Uber app, do the Uber and see if I get you because I'm close by because we're in your car. So I did the app. We eventually got him. First we got another guy, then we got him. So we didn't have to get out the car. So thank God Tasha is late. She runs on CP time just like we do. Because I thought I was going to miss the show. And I'm like, God damn, I paid for these tickets. And when you get there, you have to buy a bottle of wine. You got to buy a bottle of wine and pay for the tickets. So the bottle of wine was like $60 or $70. The tickets was probably
they made you buy a bottle of wine? Well, you got to get that money up.
The tickets was probably like $58 or something like $60 for 2 tickets.
That's expensive, but I understand.
And then the bottle of wine, because it was starting at the lowest price was like $48, and then it goes up. But that you had to buy that bottle of wine for the table. But the only complaint that I had, it was smushed. It was really tight. It was like I was like right on top of each other. We was like right on top of each other. But she did an excellent job. She covered the stage. She had 2 big ass security. She had one light skin, one chocolate, one vanilla on each end of the stage. She came out, did her little sex. She looks very beautiful in person. She looks just how she looks. Very attractive woman. She's short. She did do the like for the people to take pictures with her afterwards, but I don't wait around to take pictures with nobody because you should be taking a picture of me. Right. I don't take pictures with people. No. And that's them, but they had to wait around for them to they had a long line. A lot of people waited for them to take pictures with her. She covered she worked the stage. Like she's a real she's great for somebody first starting off in comedy. She's really good. Like she's really good. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting to be entertained like I was. Like I was thoroughly entertained, and she gave a good show. I would say go. She gave a good show
because she got to get that money up for Cardi B, so I can see why she's charging that amount. To me, that's still high. But if you're a big fan of hers, then go ahead and support her.
Yeah, because I'm not even like a big fan of hers, but I wanted to go because I like comedy, and I'm like, I like her, So let me go check her out and see. But I was really pleasantly surprised.
We know you like Tasha K. It's okay.
No, I do like Tasha K, but I'm saying I'm not a big fan. Like where I'm like, oh, I want to go. It's only because of the comedy. Because I was like, let me see what she got. Let me see what she gives. Because I believe that I can critique comics. So I was like, let me see what she gives. Let me see. But she gave it. Oh, she left it on the floor. And I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, this lady is she's doing her thing. Like, I don't know if she has I don't know if she has a comedic mentor, because of like a lot of up and coming comedies, we have mentors. Like you have mentors to know your timing, like her timing was on. Like, because it's not just you get up there and be funny. Like, oh, I'm funny. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm funny every day. But to walk across the stage and still hold the audience's attention and everything the way she did, I commend her. It was an excellent show.
That's good. I'm glad you really enjoyed her. We got to get to our last topic of the evening.
Is it the last topic? Because I don't think it's the last one.
Who else we got?
Because we did not do Nosey.
That's what we was about to do next.
But we got to get into Young Miami and this child. That was the only reason that woke me up.
Oh, you talking about that little interview she did with Santana? To me, Young Miami she's an attention whore. She's someone who got big off of social media. A lot of these new artists, like Sexy Red, they can't sell an album for nothing.
No, but I don't even care about her selling her album because I don't even look at her as a rapper anymore. I look at her as one of Diddy's ex-workers. That's how I look at her. I don't look at her as a rapper, but the way she came down to the internet and revolts and the YouTube streets and played in everybody's face with that shark tooth necklace on, like people who know, like people who is involved with people of the occult know what that means. That's a sex cult shit. And all of them have it. Like that's pleasing your allegiance. Like you sat on there and try to act innocent. Like he never did none of this stuff to me. No, he probably didn't go upside your head because you was with it. Like I said, my spirits have been talking to me, and you were with it, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like you thought you was going to be the next madame. You know what I'm saying?
Did she address the pink cocaine
No,
allegations?
she didn't address really nothing. Swissy Santana was asking her. He asked like the hard questions, but it's her friend. And you know how you're going to answer it because you know your friend. And like he kept saying, because at the end of the day, I think they both was doing the bending. I think Swissy Santana, in my opinion, was right there with her.
With TD Jakes?
Yes, I believe before there was a TD and an alleged Carl Winslow, there was a Swissy. I believe like before Carl Winslow was allegedly doing the bending. It was a lot going on.
Carl Winslow was bending?
They said that Carl Winslow was doing the bending to Diddy.
The actual Carl
Winslow from Family Matters. Eddie and
was
Laura
doing the bending? Was doing the bending?
The bending for Diddy. That's what they had said, allegedly.
Are you talking about TD Jakes? Or are you talking about Carl Winslow?
The real Carl Winslow. Whatever his name is. The Carl Winslow with the little receding hairline with the peak that played the officer in Family Matters.
That man is in his 70s. Gotta be.
They said Carl was down to the Diddy bop and doing the bending, child. Allegedly. I believe
if I was at a party and I see Carl Winslow doing the bending, I would just fall out. I would fall out.
But if we could accuse TD, we could accuse Charles.
I just can't see. I can see TD Jakes doing it before.
I believe Charles. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he came out the closet and he's not like he's open. I do believe that Carl Winslow did, but the same gentleman that said what he said about Shawnee O'Neal and paying him the money and that Shawnee was tricking on him. He was the same gentleman that said this about Carl. So we don't know. We could take it with a grain of salt. But this is allegedly. But this is also Hollywood. So I don't put nothing past nothing. I can believe it all.
Harriet somewhere minding her business. Harriet just had a birthday somewhere minding her black business.
She is, but Paul was doing the thing. But back to that Young Miami, that just really like the way they play in people's face because people are not aware. And there's a lot of people that's in denial because they look at these celebrities as gods and they don't really understand how
Young Miami.
But nothing but how the world really works. Like this world is not what you see. It is not just that. It's a lot of conjuring of spirits, and they conjure these spirits up by sex. It's they conjure up devils and demons by doing sex cults and sex rituals. This is nothing new. And by her wearing that shark tooth that all of Diddy's women have, they you could probably pull up Kim Porter, Cassie. And even in the J-Lo video, My Love Don't Cost a Thing, when she threw the shark tooth, saying like denouncing, I'm not, with this no more. And also, if you could comb the internet, I don't know if it was scrubbed from the internet, but Diddy's assistant of his from the 90s, it was a young black girl. She said out her mouth, because I saw it. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but I did see it on YouTube. She said that she caught J-Lo and Benny Medina and Puffy and they were in the J-Lo was the meat and they were the bread in the bed that she walked in on them.
Probably did.
And like I said, these people be freaks and they're into a lot of stuff and they're into because it's about conjuring spirits, getting money and doing stuff like that. And a lot of times these people do certain things and certain sex acts and certain orgy-like rituals. These are rituals that they're doing for certain reasons and to obtain and to grab stuff. But people don't want to believe it because you only believe what you can see. Like even with the Dream lawsuit, you ain't hear shit about that else no more. Where they buried that at? The Dream lawsuit?
Well, I haven't heard anything since that came out about Dream. But sometimes people settle sometimes people
No,
settle
because
outside of court.
you know that was going to get cleaned up. You know who name was on Beyonce name was all up and through that lawsuit, and you know they was going to shut that down. They was going to shut it down.
Beyonce ain't had nothing to do with it.
Child, Beyonce's name was all. I didn't say she had anything to do with it, but her name was all up and through the lawsuit due to the Dream being negligent and bringing her name up to strangers and outsiders for clout. Like you're bringing people in that's on a secret society. It's a secret society. It is, and they bring people in by showing clout because, like he said in the lawsuit, if you pull it up, he said verbatim. The government will not tell you how this world really works, but we of the elite know. And we do certain things. And we do certain things that make things work for us. But he said this all up and through the lawsuit. And like, you know, they was going to settle that and close that out. Is the Dream still alive? Because they probably somewhere waterboarding him for letting outsiders in. Because they probably waterboarding his ass. Because a lot of people don't want to believe this shit. But he
probably somewhere on the island with Diddy. But we got to get to this last topic before we close things out. We got to talk about your fave. Y'all see it. So it was just announced today. It was that Nosey, Heaux, and Nicki Minaj had a lawsuit. I forgot about it because it's been a long time. Nosey was saying some things about Nicki. I don't want to go into detail of everything that she said, but Nicki Minaj settled the lawsuit with the YouTube with Nosey Heaux, who Nosey was accusing Nicki of doing powder, amongst other things. So either Nosey doesn't speak on her anymore, she can't speak on her anymore, or she'll get charged.
Well, actually, that's not true because actually, right before we got on, I was watching Nosey Heaux live. Nosey Heaux is living her best life in Lima, in Peru. She's in Peru, living her best life. She just did a little walking tour while I think she did like a pizza or something. But she did. I did watch her live. I did catch the beginning of her live, and she did mention Nicki's name several times in her live. So obviously that's not true. I believe that she cannot.
She can't speak negatively about her. I believe per this lawsuit.
I'm not even sure about
check Neighborhood Talk because Neighborhood Talk was being
Neighborhood
shady.
Talk got a lot of their things right because she did say that she is a celebrity blogger, and that this is the way that she blogs on celebrities. So that wouldn't be smart for her to settle. I don't know how. Maybe it's she probably can't make these accusations, and but you know who broke it down? Couture Babe on YouTube. Couture Babe, she got the lawsuit and she actually broke it down for the silly people in the back that don't understand. Like she broke it down, broke down the lawsuit on there, so y'all could go check out her channel and she's breaking down that lawsuit. And she also had the actual lawsuit up for her members.
So what does it say? So they settled in court, right?
Yeah, she admitted that she lied, allegedly admitted that she lied, that Nicki
was Nosey?
Yeah, she had to admit that she lied, that Nicki was on Yayo, and that she will not speak. I think probably negative. I don't know if it's like in that manner or accusations of drugs maybe. But I think she can mention her name because she said her name several times and she did the finger cut down like Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? She did. She did. You know, she said her name several times, and I do believe it was on purpose. It was pun intended when she was saying her name. So so that was making it clear that obviously she can say her name. Like y'all got the lawsuit or whatever twisted. But you know, at the end of the day, I do believe that Nicki went easy on her. For her to even just she don't have to pay nothing, you know, until you get out of place or do whatever it is that the lawsuit requires you not to do. Then you will pay $50,000 for each offense, not just from each offense. So
I would take this as a warning. Just look at what happened with Tasha K. Tasha K received a warning before, everything went down. So I would just, take it as a warning and just move on because it's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah, it's really not.
It's
It's
not worth it. If I'm gonna spend 50,000, I'm gonna spend on something I don't want to spend on, not on no celebrity who don't need it.
right.
So no. So do you have any other thoughts on what we discussed tonight? It's getting late.
It is, and I'm trying to finish this, but I can't even finish my drink, child.
Yeah, I have one little glass. I'm getting older now. I can't do what I used to do.
I know it's just real
So
settled. Like one drink, and I may pass out. It'll be 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know.
yes, I need to because I've been ripping around it tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be going across town. My mom's birthday is coming up. She's a Leo, so
Oh,
I have to get her
and Cleo's
something.
birthday's coming up. Happy birthday to Cleo. Happy birthday, belated birthday to my Aunt Robin. Her birthday was August 8th. Happy
Okay,
birthday.
happy birthday, Robin. Thank you, High Key Mikey, for joining us tonight on our impromptu lab. We've been gone for a long time, but we are trying to get back into the swing of things. We had some mishaps
I
tonight.
had to write down the stuff. Also, the little bit of tea, real quick. They said that Sweetie, Sweetie the rapper and YG the rapper, does he look old to me? Old to you? YG just looks like he's been around for decades. I don't know. He looks a little older.
He looks like a early 2000s hoe.
Yeah, like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know it wasn't just me, but allegedly they said they had got down to a fight and the authorities was called by the neighbors. But then also, as I was watching the Storm Monroe show, he had pulled up an article from 2014, which was an article from YG's ex-girlfriend. And she said that he delivered the package that she can't get rid of, and that she was gonna bump, 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 and that she was just singing B2K all up in the GYN. She was like bump, 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 all the way to the GYN, and he had delivered that to her, and they saying that's why him and Sweet Tea was allegedly arguing, over unidentified.
Unidentified bump.
I don't know, but that was just a rumor. I just heard that from the Storm Road channel. Like I said, go check that out, the Celebrity Doctor, because
there are a lot of celebrities who allegedly have herpes.
That's why I wouldn't talk to none of them.
And herpes is very contagious, y'all. You can get it through kissing. You can get it,
spit flying, like
spit flying.
I don't even know how they was up in the Usher concert all comfortable like that. If I was Darius, I would have slapped Kiki.
Some people don't believe the herpes rumors when it comes to Usher. I do.
I do. It's not a rumor when it's like, come on now.
But just because I know, because if you have herpes, I know that you can take medication to
suppress the outbreak,
to bring it down.
It suppresses the outbreaks, but it doesn't cure the disease.
But my understanding of it was that you're only contagious if you have
an outbreak.
Outbreak. Is that correct?
Allegedly, but I don't trust shit. And I was in the medical field, so I'm saying I'm privy to a lot of that information, and that is what the information is, that you only contagious during an outbreak. But as long as that you're taking your medication, you on your Valtrex or whatever have you, and that your outbreaks are contained, you're not contagious, allegedly. But they say a lot of shit. I don't trust it, just like I don't trust Usher singing Too Close to Me. I don't give a damn. He's cute.
Usher still having baby. Didn't Usher have a baby after the herpes allegations?
These women don't give a damn. They'll have a whole herpes on their child head and not give a damn. They will push out trichomonium and don't give a damn as long as the check come with it.
My thing is the child going to be born with herpes?
No, probably not. But allegedly, but probably not. Probably not. Who knows? But you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know. And for you to be willing to put your body at risk. I don't know how your breakout may respond to me, and then I may get out and break out all in my mouth. I don't know, so I don't trust
And
it. That's why
it's a hard. Ooh,
it's horrible
I would
out here.
hate that.
That's why I'm asexual. I don't give a damn. And like look, I don't care if you're trying to holler at me. If you're trying to holler at me, I like old fashioned men. I like men that's old fashioned.
You mean next to the grave?
I like an older gentleman. I don't discriminate against race. Koreans
Okay.
are welcome. Shishini.
Oh,
And
Koreans.
Koreans, Russian. I'm learning Russian now, so I'm going to be fluent in Russian soon. So,
Okay.
so so I'm learning Russian. I already learned a little bit of Mandarin. I think I got the Japanese down, and but I need to
Y'all just need to be careful out there, because
because people are out there in these streets, and it's just not safe. Nobody wants to be on the way to the doctor talking about bump, bump, bump. You don't want to do that. Like that's I'm just different because I've never honestly I never had an STD in my life, never in my life, and I'm trying to keep this coochie grade A for Jesus.
it is. I don't think it's what you want, sis. So make sure y'all y'all stay strapped in these streets. See, I won't be out here fighting and looking crazy.
Right? How you fighting bumpy? Like
I'd be fighting too if I found out that you gave me allegedly.
No, it would have been no fight. It would have been some slow singing and flower bringing. It's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing.
That's something, unfortunately, that you cannot get rid of ever.
No, but this just goes to show, like, it's so dangerous in the image, and especially for women of color and our young girls of color. The images and the imagery that we see out here of the girl just don't give a damn and sleeping with everybody. Everybody want to be a young Miami and want to be a thing. But this is the things that we look up to. Just like I bring it back to like young Miami place. Like I believe like she may be from an urban environment. Like I'm from an urban environment, and that pimp and stuff like it looked glamorous. So growing up, when you see people and when you come from nothing and you don't have much, and you see these people dressed nice with furs and jewelry and stuff like that, and you see them with the cars and stuff and the pimps and hoes. Like I grew up around a whole bunch of pimps and hoes, a whole bunch of pimps and hoes. So I know that lifestyle. And that lifestyle can be very intriguing, very alluring, very glamorous looking to a hood girl growing up in the hood. Because it's like, how are you going to get the Chanel? How you know what I'm saying? How you going to get the stuff that you want? So when you finally meet this billionaire person or whatever, and you got a little bit of clout, what she thought she had, and the way she was thinking that she brought something to his brand was crazy. Like, girl, you were set up because you was the get up, like you was the bottom bitch. You was with.
Well, I just felt like she knew her music career was only going to go but so far. I mean, only so many people are buying Young Miami records or singles.
Because she did hold it down. Like when JT was arrested, in the beginning of the City Girls' career, then JT was incarcerated. Young Miami did hold it down. She did hold down the group. She did do the performance, and she did do it. So she is capable of doing it. But I do believe, like I said, coming from certain impoverished and urban backgrounds, we look at certain things and we have this glamorized life of certain things. And some people are just with it. Like some people, and I know girls like that. I know girls like that knows how to that would mess with a guy. And like I said, Young Miami always gave me the type, like I as long as my money's right, I'm down with it. Because like for her to even get up there and say, well, he did none of this stuff, when it's clear evidence, like you could have been halfway the reason why you brought him down, doing them tweets, talking about you wanted the girl, you a eater. You a eater. If I wanted you to, I'll have you, Diddy, I have you on your knees. You bring this man down. He was the one who saying that he didn't even go with you. You talking about y'all went together real bad. And he like, no. And then
he never claimed her though. He never did claim her.
Like he's the one saying no. And I do believe he has some type of feelings for her. Because in this moment, I think that he is showing his love for her by trying to save her. Because I think that's what she's doing. Because I do believe that's what this interview was. This interview was trying to save her. You have nothing else. JT has moved on. Shout out to JT. I really like her. I like the new album. Girl, you go, girl. You did it. And they said you couldn't do it with your black ass, but you did it, girl. And shout out to JT. And JT has moved on. She saw the writing on the wall. She probably saw the writing on the wall when that Spanish girl came up to them while she was interviewing her. telling my young Miami she know her from somewhere, and JT,
Yeah.
you know, that's when JT saw the writing on the damn wall and got the fuck up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So she got up out of there. She did what needed to be done. You were still blaming on the fact that you're dating this billionaire, and you probably knew what he was into, and you probably was with it. Like, it's a lot of girls like that's like that.
Yeah.
Like you beat her ass, not mine. You know what I'm saying? You do that, but not to me. Like
Yeah.
So he probably wasn't putting hands on her because he didn't have no need to put hands on her. If you chartering the plane and calling the girls and saying you with it and spreading the cooch, you saw that video of her rolling all over the bed in that red, talking about how many guys she want to sleep with it. Ooh, and I'm doing that. That was your initiation, bitch.
Yeah.
That was the initiation.
And I don't think we, the people, take her that seriously. So it's whatever. That interview came and left.
But at the end of the day, you have experience from Diddy. Diddy probably taught you well. You probably had the black book. You probably could start your own whole business. Like where's prostitution? Vegas? You could go to Vegas and start a Miami's bunny ranch and start because you know those.
You could start a little bunny ranch over there. They did used to have a show.
Pimp up, hoes down.
That's what it is. Do you have anything else to say before we close things out for tonight?
No, just follow me on the Instagram. We getting real political over there. The people is mad over there. Let them be mad. Let them eat cake.
Okay, and
make sure you know, follow my my YouTube channel. That's Mace with the Mess on YouTube, and follow Shady a Room because he just got his, you know,
just got my page back.
Yes, he just got a traumatic experience with an African scammer. He had me, you know, I was in the DM.
I saw you in the DM when I got my account back. I saw you was like, who is this? Who got his account? And he blocked you.
You know, I was talking big and got blocked.
Had to add you back, but now I'm scared to log off. I'm scared I'm gonna lose my account. Traumatic experience. But thank y'all so much for joining us. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all are catching us on the replay. And we will see y'all next time. Y'all be safe out here. It is.
Oh my God!
There's a lot going on in these streets.
Protect yourself from the monkeypox.
Right now it's in Sweden. We're gonna keep it over there because I'm not interested in another panorama, and I'm not entertaining.
I've been binge watching The Simpsons. Because, you know, The Simpsons is the only thing that's going to tell me the future. Because I swear I could never get nothing on myself. I get everything on everybody else. Like, I don't know. But
yes, y'all be safe out there, and don't get the bumpity bump on any side. So we gonna see y'all next time. Y'all be safe. Good night, y'all.